So hello guys, how are you? So we will rewind the yesterday's Saturday fixtures which happened in Premier League. What a day that was. Arsenal with a very close win at Everton on the Merseyside. 1-0 win. Victor Gyökeres with a much needed goal, a penalty, but a much needed goal. And Manchester City at their absolute best. Erling Haaland scoring almost twice in every game now. So he has been at on the absolutely best form. So just this season's the starting trend shows that this year's title race is gonna be between Manchester City, Arsenal, and don't forget the dark horses Aston Villa. Being in a Europa League, which is unlike Arsenal and Manchester City. They are playing in the Champions League. So Champions League is obviously more demanding than the Europa League. So there will come time in come February, March when the knockout fixtures will definitely take a toll on the players of Arsenal, Manchester City. Injury will pile up. So Aston Villa with less forgiving fixtures in Europa League. And mind you, if Aston Villa goes say in February or March, go 2 points or 3 points, even 5 points behind Arsenal or Manchester City, don't be surprised if Aston Villa puts all the focus on Premier League because being in top four will obviously be a Champions League football next year. So don't be surprised if Aston Villa focuses purely on Premier League and more so because last year they finished just outside of top five because of just one game. So this year maybe Aston Villa have a well drilled team, a very good coach who has experience of getting result out of the team. And secondly, they have a not so too much pressure that helps. Obviously that helps. And in the case of Arsenal we will talk. In the case of Arsenal, they have been runner up three times now, three times in a row, in 22, 23, 23, 24 season to Manchester City. They were so close. In one season they were leading by more than 5 points at one time, but Manchester City, being Manchester City, they catched up with them, and at the end they quite uh, easily steamrolled them. And in second season, Manchester City just carry on their way and they won by 2 points. And in last season, being the runner-up two times in a row, Arsenal were not up to the mark last season. Liverpool, we can say Liverpool were not absolutely best Champions League, Premier League winner last year, but Arsenal also helped them by dropping too much points through drawn games and losing in between the games which they should have won. So this year, Manchester City being the machine they are under Pep Guardiola and scintillating goal scoring form of Erling Haaland. So don't be surprised if come February or March they just go 5 to 10 points ahead of Arsenal because Arsenal at this point of time are looking a little bit shaky. The injuries to William Saliba and Gabriel Martinelli hasn't helped. Odegaard has been out for a long time. So the leadership qualities in the team and the creativeness of Odegaard and defensive stability, and mind you, the goal scoring prowess of Gabriel has been missed. So as we have seen at yesterday's game, Everton means gave them a good fight. So there will come a time when they will drop points. It's looking more likely that they will drop points at this point of time. And so Arsenal at this point of time should do what every team has to do to win the Premier League. That is to get results out, get 3 points continuously. Uh, Game by game, they should focus on 3 points at this point of time till they get their team proper team back. Next is Manchester City. Manchester City, as we have seen yesterday, they absolutely means destroyed West Ham United. They were means like toying with them. Erling Haaland been has been in the top form. And seeing the next two, three fixture list of Arsenal and Manchester City, though Manchester City have two away games that are against Nottingham Forest and Sunderland. Uh, yes, Sunderland being in the form they are right now, that will be a tough game for Manchester City. But we hope that they will get through that with 3 points. Erling Haaland will definitely pop up, which he has been all through the season. And Nottingham Forest should not be a difficult game for them. And being at Etihad against Chelsea, yes, that should be the game. They should aim for 3 points. So 7 to 9 points is what they should get in these next three games we are looking at. And being seeing Arsenal's fixture list, yes, Arsenal have a EFL Cup quarter final against Crystal Palace, a North London derby. Crystal Palace being FA Cup winner recently, they have got a taste for now cup victories. They have got a taste for cup victories, and in Oliver Glasner, they have a coach that knows how to grind out a result in cup fixtures. So against Arsenal, that should be a very close game. Don't be surprised if Arsenal puts Mikel Arteta puts on a very not too much but slightly weaker side compared to Crystal Palace, because being in quarter final just 4 games away from a possible cup victory. Don't mind Crystal Palace putting a strong side and giving a go at the Arsenal at Emirates. So that should be a tough game, and maybe a surprise could be in the store with Crystal Palace winning by an odd goal or a penalty. So yes, that should be a game that Mikel Arteta should will be looking to avoid, mainly because of the injuries they are having, and secondly, their main focus this season is looking like it's Premier League and Champions League. So that been their two main focuses. Don't be surprised if League Cup is overlooked. That will be a very good platform to give young players some game time. But don't be surprised if they don't give it a full go and give Crystal Palace a chance. And the next fixtures Arsenal have, next three Premier League fixtures are against Brighton, Aston Villa, and Bournemouth. So only the Bournemouth game is away. I see that Arsenal winning. Arsenal recently have a very good record at Vitality Stadium, and against Brighton home game too. I think Arsenal will at the end get the result they want, which is 3 points. But the game that will be on the 30th December against Aston Villa, they are just 6 points behind. 6 points behind Arsenal. So if Aston Villa, uh, imagining that they get result against Manchester United, get result against Arsenal, they will suddenly be equals on point with Arsenal. In the meantime, they win all their games in hand. So that will be a very important fixture. Never mind in this early in the season. That will be a very important match. Aston Villa definitely will give it a go. They recently have got some results in Emirates, so that should be a very cracker of a game. And don't be surprised if Aston Villa comes up with 3 points in that game. So that's it from this weekend. Looking forward to today's match between Manchester United and Aston Villa. Let's see what happens. Okay, bye.